They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His guys looking at a little bit of a must-win already following an 0-2 start. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys, on the other hand, have started strong, 2-0 so far this season. Will Lutz looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Huard with you in the booth. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, Williams. Throw left side to Watson. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Williams on the play action. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this one's recovered by the Broncos. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. And keep the drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete out to the right side.
Gain of 2.
That's That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Bears nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
On play action, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
The Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2nd down now. They need 7.
39-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Gets this one to Watson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
We're going to run here. Kyle Monunga. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Give it to Monunga from the pistol. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring it 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. On 4th down, it's Tory Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out.
Line quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense.
They want him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
Third and long for Nix. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. Motion the tight end over. Now it's Monangai. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
To the ground, it's Monangai. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Now after the play, we see tight end Colston Loveland in a little bit of distress. Timeout's called so they can take a look. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Williams going to run with it. He'll slide down after picking up a couple. 2nd down upcoming.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Williams going to run with it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. No luck finding his receiver that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. So here comes the Bronco offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. First down now, ball at the 33. There's the fake. Here's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down Denver. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. On the move, past the 40. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
21 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the
From the red zone on first. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pull out in front further, 13-zip. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bears nothing. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They go with Monangai here. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll run it with Monangai. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40.
Williams from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
It's 3rd down and 7.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Met's got it, left side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a 1st down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. They'll on 1st down with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Caught out left. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Another Broncos 1st down.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's making a bid for it. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, here's Nix. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
The kick by Lutz is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears about set for their next possession. And things starting to get a little out of hand for them, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Dump off caught by his back. And he drives it up to the 24. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, here's Williams. Chased out to his right.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Now Nix. Brought in by his back. Dobbins. Ooh, awful close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it the 46. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. That's caught for the 1st. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Nix now to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Nix to throw again. Hits his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Bears in the nickel, 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll throw again. Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Broncos first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Running it again with Dobbins. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. The Broncos on top here at Mile High. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Dobbins. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's second and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. So crisis averted, partner, but their reward here is a tough third down. Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
Brings up fourth and goal.
The kick by Lutz is good. Big lead gets even larger, Brock, before halftime.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Williams to throw. There's a screen now from Anunga. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Gotta figure out this third down here. Third and long for him here. On target to Moore. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
Here's Williams again. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40, and it's second and 10. To the air yet again, Williams has him on a quick hitter. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Again, it's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout.
First down. It's a gain of
First down throw by Williams.
First down Bears.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll come up on first and 10. Williams set to pass. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down. Williams from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And they take him down right along the 30. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. The give to Dobbins to start the third. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
It's a gain of 8. And the Broncos.
To throw, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Complete.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the 40.
Nix holds on to it. And not much space available there. Maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Completes this one to Gray. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Comes up empty on that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This, 42 yards from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Burden now to return it. Shoots away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. They've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. It's an option right that begins this drive. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Williams on 1st down. That's more of the catch out left. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Young got it with it. Let's attack. He's still going. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
9 yards.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Working from the gun, Williams. Gets him on the in route. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Williams hit, and that ball's out. And the Broncos corral it. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. He dodged the tackle. Dancing past him. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Lots there to tack on the extra points. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Bears nothing. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here come the Bears back out on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
And he'll get it up to the 27.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
On the play. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10.
New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Bears going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down there in the dime set. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They run. Here's Dobbins. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Down at the 48-yard line. A 1 yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. The Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Joel Bentley makes the play. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, I know it doesn't show up as a whole lot of return yards on the stat sheet. That's big time. Every single yard is a bonus, setting your offense up for success, and most importantly, taking the ball away and getting off the field defensively.
The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Nix. Throws caught. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
And the Broncos, 1st down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Broncos football, and they should be able to coast right through this 4th with that kind of lead. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Nix looking to throw. From the pocket, looking for a target. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. This is Dobbins. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
He was brought down by Austin.
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Nix from the gun. Has it in close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos are running them out of the building. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
37. Bears nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Williams to throw on first. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down. To throw, Williams. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Alfonso Dunze running the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
A gain of 10 yards.
To the air yet again, Williams. That's complete. It's Monangai. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, it's Williams. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
For a Bears first down.
Here's Williams again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
4 yards. That's another Bears.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. There's a screen now from Monangai. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Williams will look to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
That's another.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They go with Monangai here. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Need a
8.
better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Broncos going nickel here. Third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Williams from the gun. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a fourth down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Desperation time here on fourth. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Broncos running their offense out once again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Going with Dobbins here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
T.J. Edwards on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
To the air on third and long. Connecting on the slant. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A nice Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Hits him on the out route. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on third down. Working from the gun, Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. There's the fake. Here's Nix. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. 1st and 10.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
And the Broncos, first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's another Broncos first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a jet sweep. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play action with Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Going for the first with Dobbins. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner, even though it didn't gain a yard.
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Gain of 16 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.